Even better than I was the last time, baby. Ooh,
We back.
What's up, family? Thanks for coming back home. Thank you. If you want to join my family, you gotta click subscribe. And of course, turn on that notification bell because I mean, it's all about loyalty. So today I am extremely excited because I've been wanting to make this for a good minute. Lobster mac and cheese. Now look, when it comes down to mac and cheese, everybody be doing things different. Don't be coming at me in the comments about your grandma or how your auntie make your mac and cheese. I'm verified. Okay, I can make mac and cheese. Okay, I got the proof. This verifies me. I know how to make mac and cheese. Don't come at me in the comments about this. I have seen a few recipes. Some people use lobster, shrimp, and crab meat. For my mac and cheese, I don't want to use shrimp. I don't know. I can't get with the shrimp. I do love shrimp, but I just don't know about it being in my mac and cheese. To each his own. Do what you do. So enough talking, let's go ahead and get into the ingredients that you're gonna need for this recipe. So what you're gonna need for this recipe is pasta. Now, I know now traditionally when you make mac and cheese, you use the elbow pasta. I get it, but we about to elevate. Elevate. So much on my plate, I gotta delegate. Dre got me really trying to elevate everything in my life. To be honest, I don't know how to pronounce this. Another thing you're gonna need is some either half and half or a heavy cream. Some people have used whipping cream. You're gonna need some type of cream. And of course we have cheese. You have to have cheese for mac and cheese. This is definitely an important ingredient. This is my opinion. When it comes down to making mac and cheese, just choose three different cheeses that you like. Especially if you're like me and you're single and you live alone and
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
it really doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. So yeah, just choose three different cheeses that you like. I have Colby Jack cheese, one of my favorite cheeses. I have mild cheddar. Now usually I do sharp cheddar, but mild cheddar, that's cool. And I also got pepper jack cheese. It got a little bit of spice to it, and y'all know I love my spice. I need crab meat. So this is my lobster meat. I did freeze it for a little bit because my lobster meat is already cooked. I would not recommend buying cooked lobster meat. I don't think it really matters, but you don't want to overcook it, which is why I froze it. We'll see at the end of this video and I'll let you know if it really was that big of a deal. Another important thing is something that you can put in the oven. So we're gonna be baking this. And in my opinion, it ain't mac and cheese if you ain't baking it. Everything else I'm pretty sure you're gonna have in your kitchen. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're gonna be taking a stick of butter. I'm tempted to put the whole one in there, but we're gonna just start with the half. Now you're gonna take your cream. Go ahead, pour it. As you can hear, pouring that in there did kind of cool it down. Don't worry about it, it's gonna get back hot. Give it a little stirry stir. Ooh, I am always messy when I cook. As far as the seasonings, this is kind of like up to you. I'm telling you, a lot of things are just all about preference in your household and just what works for you. So I'm gonna add some pepper. Yes, it looked like a lot. I love pepper. Sorry. Some garlic salt. I'm definitely adding Old Bay seasoning in here. Only because it's going to give it that seafood taste and it's just gonna taste good. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm telling y'all, this smells good already. Like, it smells so good. Putting in some Creole seasoning, stir that in. Okay, so I did turn the heat down because now I'm gonna add in the cheese. Now this is a very important part. You're gonna add in the cheese slowly and then start mixing it in. Still want it to be a sauce. You don't want it to get out of control. So you're gonna pour with one hand and stir in the other. You're gonna pour in one hand, stir with the other. Add some cheese and slowly stir with the other hand. And to be honest, I don't measure a lot, y'all, because I don't know, I kind of eyeball it. You know, I don't really like to play by the rules unless I'm baking, which stay tuned, y'all. I will be kind of baking soon. I'm a little nervous about it, I ain't gonna lie, because I'm not a baker, but I like to challenge myself. The heat is on low, and as you can see, it's still a liquid. And it is starting to get thick, so you are going to kind of feel a little bit of a muscle going on. Wow, that is nice. Look at that. That is some nice cheese sauce right there. Okay, so now I'm just gonna add a little bit of flour, a little bit of flour, a little bit. This is gonna keep it nice and thick. Not that my sauce needs it. While you're working on your salsa, go ahead and pour in your pasta. Now getting back to this cheese, I'm going to add some water. I just filled this carton up with water, that's it. Third in there. This is not gonna cause a problem, I promise you. If it is too cheesy or you feel like it needs more of something else, just add it. I'm telling you, it's all about tasting your food. That is it, just taste it. So let's go ahead and taste it. See, that's perfect. I don't know what's going on over here, but it needs to boil. Now, I will say time management is everything, you guys. I should have already put this in the water long time ago, actually, when I started the cheese. So make sure you are managing your time well. That way, by the time the cheese is done, your pasta is done, it'll just make time go a little bit faster. Oh, but wait. Make sure you're only cooking this al dente. Do not cook this pasta all the way, because remember, we're gonna be putting this in the oven and you don't want to overcook your pasta. It's gonna finish in the oven. The lobster, like I said, this lobster is cooked. I wish it wasn't, but it is, and that's okay because we're gonna make this work. Whew. All this lobster, I have to, y'all. So fresh. I love seafood. Okay, so I'm just gonna chop it up a little bit. Just into, I guess you could say, bite-sized pieces. Just gonna give it a little cut up, that's all. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. If you are, go ahead and click that like button. I really do think I'm going to be cooking a lot more on my channel. Now let's get to this crab meat. Okay. Wow, Trinity. Okay, there it goes. Ooh, look at that, y'all. Okay, so this crab meat, I'm just gonna quickly cut it up because my pasta is done, number one. Who is texting me? Wow. Now that you have your meat ready, go ahead and drain the pasta. So now the cheese. Woo-wee. Just pour all that cheese up in there, girl. Yes. Now you're gonna fold it. So we're not trying to break any of the beautiful noodles, whatever they're called. Ooh, y'all, I am so messy. You're gonna just be folding it, and you're gonna do this for, I would say, for a little minute, because the noodles, as you can see, they have like a little journey. Who is texting me? The noodles have a little journey, and you want to make sure to fill those little holes with the sauce. That way it can be nice and creamy in every bite. And I know it seems watery, but I'm telling you, it's gonna thicken. And at this point, this is where you really want to make sure that it's as cheesy as you would like. The seasonings are there. This is the most important part because this is when you can adjust, add salt, add pepper, add more cheese. This is all you right here. Anything from this point, it's all your fault. And this is gonna let me know if I need to add more or less. Just gonna put it in there. I've seen people layer it and I don't know why. Better, I think it's better like this where it's being mixed in. All right, let's see. I've seen people add peppers in theirs. Like, honestly, there's so many ways to do it, and I could have added whatever. I'll eat any type of mac and cheese as long as it tastes good. I cut up the rest of the meat and throw it in here, and I'll be back. As you can see, there's a lot more meat up in there. I'm very satisfied with the amount. Now I'm gonna add some paprika because I love paprika, y'all. It brings out the flavor. Okay, if you don't own paprika, you need to pick that up. Oh, well, you heard it. Time to put this in the oven. It is time. Okay, I don't have any help with this, so, whoo, okay. I might be okay. Wow, wow, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. You guessed it, I am going to move it. I am gonna move it on this sheet. Clearly it's pretty full. There's a mess. I'm gonna sprinkle some cheese on top. Some people, they would like to fill it, and I'm not gonna put that much cheese on here because I tasted the cheese sauce. There's enough cheese in this, there's no point. Now we're gonna pop this in the oven. The macaroni and cheese is still in the oven, but I was thinking, you know what, why don't we just pour us a little wine? Let's celebrate this wonderful moment. I'm the type of person that likes to celebrate everything. Like, if you got a new job, we going out. If you got a divorce, we're going out. If you got saved and you're turning your life around, we gonna turn up. You got a raise, we turning up. I celebrate everything. Let's indulge in this moment. All right, so you got your drink. Now, if you cannot drink, get some sparkling cider, get some water, get some orange juice, get some apple juice, do what you gotta do, but we about to toast. Toast to this beautiful moment that I made lobster mac and cheese.
Boy, if you don't get...
This is ridiculous. Now, let's go ahead and check on that mac and cheese because I'm starting to get kind of hungry. So here we are. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I'm just gonna dig in. Wow, I wanna give y'all a close up. Look at this. Wow. The best part about this is that I can get a bite of lobster and crab all in one bite. Despite the cooked lobster or the cooked crab meat, whatever, y'all, this is banging. This is so good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give me a big thumbs up. Let me know how you make your mac and cheese. Make sure to be bold, brave, and beautiful, and I will catch y'all in my next video. Bye.